Hello everybody, Spooky Sandwoman here. Thank you for checking out episode 8 of Asagao Academy. Last episode we... oh god, what? I literally just did this. Why did I just forget? We met with Gerard, and he gave us a proper tour of the campus, and there was a weird guy in the closet, and I don't know why. No one's telling me any answers about that, so I'm in the fucking dark. Anyway, let's continue. And just like that, he was gone. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and I'd fought the urge to open the door after Gerard closed it. Now I was going to see who was in there. Darkness? The light was off this time. I slid my hand across the wall looking for the switch and flipped it. There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paint and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in here and this was the only exit. What the fuck? I closed the door, blinked hard, and walked straight back to my dorm room. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Why? Don't do this to me, Asagao Academy. It's supposed to be a nice game, not a fucking horror game. Ignoring that last incident, Gerard truly went out of his way to show he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression he was this way for everyone, maybe even everything. He was thorough, very thorough, and when he wanted to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. Maybe I hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled into bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. This time, I knew I wouldn't get lost. Okay. Maya and I arrived at Poppy Hall the next morning, and it immediately became clear. Something changed. Posters drenched in nausea-inducing neon colors were plastered on lockers. Several students gathered to take a look. Oh, my gosh. We walked over to one of the walls to get a better look. Is that Jared? When Maya didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. Oh my god, Mai, you're drooling. That seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the drivel on her chin. Me too. I am not! What are these posters for? Well, last year Jared put on a fashion show. Looks like he's gonna do it again this year. I didn't know Jared was into fashion. Mai shrugged. He's not. I waited for some type of clarification. One time in biology, I saw him take his sweater off and his shirt kind of got stuck to it and pulled up his shirt. And it pulled up and I swear he had like 20 abs. I waited in vain. Hello, ladies. Oh no. Maya and I whipped around. There stood Jared in all his glittering, magnificent glory. Maya's face turned a blushing pink. The most beautiful guy in school. I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters. Yeah, they're really something, Jared. I like your abs! My. That hurt me. With sudden soul-crushing realization of what she said, her expression twisted into a mixture of horror and disgust. Jared was unfazed. Thanks, but Hana, it was actually you I wanted to speak to. Why would you want to talk to me? Yeah, okay. What's up? Jared looked expectantly at Mai. She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could. Mai, would you go get me a soda? I'm really thirsty. Without a word, Mai scuttled away. Jared turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye. He seemed to use the effect he had on women. I wanted to talk to you about the fashion show, actually. You're new here and all, so you probably don't know, but every year I like to put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills. Wait. What? You know, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a stack of glossy photos, and thrust them into my hands. I stared down at them in awe. Beautiful. A+. Yes. Bravo. Oh my god. I flipped through them, starting to notice a pattern. As you can tell, my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of ProJared. I flipped to the last photo. Headshot up my neck and into my ears. Oh, heat shot up to my neck and into my ears. Surely this was some kind of joke. I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my skirt. What does this have to do with me? That might have been a touch rude. Jared, as smooth as ever, simply smiled. I think you have potential, Hannah. He suddenly leaned in close to me, so close in fact that I could smell his cologne. A musky, sweet aroma of earthly scents and... ham? Potential for what exactly? Jared shifted, his mouth so close to my ear I could feel its heat. Oh my god, stop. For greatness. Greatness? Really? That's not a word! For greatness. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it. My card. My number's on the bottom. If you're ever interested, I can teach you a thing or two about modeling. Oh my god, I got 2 of the Normal Boots Club's guys. Number. No, oh my god. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Jared was gone. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hand. By the time I got through milling the students into the classroom, Mai was sitting at her desk, face down and completely still. I took my seat and twisted around to poke the dejected Mai-shaped heap. She didn't budge. Mai! Mai! I heard a muffled groan of despair. I'm such a social disaster. No, you're not. I tried to sound comforting, but I was never good at this sort of thing. Mai finally lifted her head from her desk. What's that? She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I set it in front of her. Mai appraised it for a long minute with a blank face, as if I set a rare artifact in front of her that she didn't actually believe was real. Then her eyebrows pulled together. He gave you his number?! Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, not really. He said I should call him if I want him to teach me how to model like him. It was embarrassing to even say the word to say, and the words felt awkward in my mouth. The moment I said them out loud, I wish I could grab them and swallow them. I expected Mai to give me a once-over before making the off-cuff comment of how I wasn't nearly pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't. He, totally wants to get with you. Her tone was so matter-of-fact I gaped. What? No, he doesn't. Why would you say that? Okay, Hannah. I've taken enough sex ed classes to know when a guy fully wants you, and Jared, fully wants you. Oh my god, Mai. Mortified, I snatched the business card back off of her desk and shoved it into my jacket pocket, turning away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. By now, the classroom was filled with students. They chattered amongst themselves, but the white noise of their conversation wasn't loud enough to drown out Mai. In the corner of my eye, I could see John and PBG seated in their desks at the back of the classroom. I'm talking serious grabby hands on the back of his dad's Camaro here. You're gonna be making babies with ProJared, Hannah. Oh my god, Mai! Woo! Oh my god. Little glittering Jared babies. No, I'm not! You're totally crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, thank you. Miss Shizuka, like some kind of angel, cleared her throat at the front of the class. I exhaled gratefully and sunk down into my seat. Oh, hallelujah. When class finally ended, Maya and I headed for the cafeteria, the incident forgotten in her hurried attempt to explain Miss Shizuka's scandalous last relationship. Seriously, he spent all this time to choose between her and some dead chick who only liked him because he looked like her ex-boyfriend. I mean, who does that? I don't know. We got our food and hesitated in the middle of the room, looking at the normal boots table. Neither of us wanted to go up and demand a seat, especially after wiggling our way in the day before. What if they changed their minds? But Satch, noticing us looking like lost lambs in the middle of the room, waved us over. Hey girl, how was class? Oh, you know, normal boots. Satch nodded and turned away, having been in the middle of talking to Josh. That was awkward. Despite how familiarly he treated me, I still didn't know how to talk to him, or any of them. I looked across the table and locked eyes with PPG, who stared at me like I was a baby German Shepherd. Aw, baby German Shepherds are cute! You... Cookies! What? You brought us cookies? You're the best, Gerard! Paul sprang out of his chair and practically tackled Gerard. Whoa, calm down! There's more than enough cookies to go around. Gerard started passing the cookies around the table, but paused. You're back again? He looked at Maya and me. I tried to ignore the disappointment in his face. Gerard, I thought you liked me. You gave me a number in your space book and your blipper. Well, here. He handed us each a cookie, then headed back across the cafeteria. I stared at the small chocolate chips melting in the warm cookie. Did he not wanted us to be here? But he was so nice yesterday. I didn't even want to eat the cookie. Not if he was going to be as two-faced as that. Hey! Watch where you're walking next time. A sheepish Gerard stood next to a short, skinny boy who was holding his tray above his head. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. Oh, you're from Normal Boots. Wait, you're the guy who plays with itty-bitty kitties, aren't you? The boy sneered. How the hell did you manage to get in a group like that? They're my friends. Playing with those stupid dolls? You're an embarrassment. Whoa! Rude! The kid's friends were hitting his shoulders, looking from Gerard to our table with panicked eyes. Yeah! I think they're fun. Whatever. The kid was led off by his friends. Gerard came back and sat down at the table. That was weird! Gerard sat down and began happily munching on his cookie, looking for all the world like he didn't even care about what just happened. I scanned the cafeteria for the boy who heckled him and found him sitting alone at his table, held in his hands. His friends left him behind. What was that about? Oh, that. I get used to it all the time. I collected bitty kitty figurines. You know that kid show with the 5 kitties who live in Kitten Town? They were really originally supposed to have magic powers, but whatever. I collect their figurines. They're so cute. I've almost got them all. I'm only missing Princess Pumpernickel. Oh my god, that's the cutest fucking name! She's the rarest. But why was that guy making fun of you? Doesn't it bother you? I was afraid of bringing up bad feelings, but Gerard just shook his head. It looks kind of weird, right? A teenage boy collecting toys meant for little girls. But I like them, so I don't let it bother me. Sorry, I didn't bring enough cookies the first time, Hana. I forgot that you were joining us again, but I'm glad you're here. I bit my lip. See, Hana, he was being nice the whole time, and here you were jumping to conclusions. Hey, your cookie will get cold if you don't eat it. I unwrapped the cookie. Scents of chocolate and cinnamon hit me. I broke off a piece and popped it into my mouth. Gerard whispered something into Nick's ear, who started laughing so hard milk came out of his nose. Oh my god! Was he really okay with people making fun of him? I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. At my old school, people made fun of me every day. It was hell. And I'm gonna end it there. Wow, things are kind of like spicing up. Spicing up? Heating up. That's the right word. Whatever. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you like cookies with chocolate and cinnamon. Man, I really want a cookie now. I have a granola bar I can eat. I love granola bars. All right. Bye-bye.